Hey guys, I hope you're well. Happy Tuesday. We are just out on the road again today. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day in Queensland again, which is always good. And we just dropped into a site that we've just acquired on behalf of a client. And we are just going through the build process. We just dropped in, have a bit of a look at it. I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown on this one and have a very, very special guest with me today. G'day, Sarah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
How's it going?
Good.
So, we're just on site. We've just picked this up for a client.
Mm-hmm.
You sourced this one. You've done an awesome job. We are in, according to the state government, Queensland's fastest growing regional city. Yep. I think the population is due to double
by 2046.
2046. So going to be huge amounts of growth in this area, guys. And it's the sort of thing that we look for when we're searching for projects like this for clients is not only the cash flow side of thing, but also if we can get growth out of it, it's also advantageous. Now, we are 30 minutes
From Brisbane CBD.
30 minutes from Brisbane CBD.
Yeah.
CBD. So nice and close. And
About 5 minutes drive from the city here.
yep.
So yeah, really close. We're about 5 minutes drive from the train station, and we're on a semi-main road as well. So there's a bus stop just a couple hundred meters from here as well.
Perfect. Yep.
Yep.
Major hospital expansion just up the road.
Yep. So I think it's about a $925 million expansion that's underway. So
$925 million.
yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and then a lot of construction jobs because of that in the area, and then heaps more in healthcare expected in the future as well.
Yeah, sweet. Now, something else, I know this wasn't easy to find. How many blocks of land were available in this particular area while we were searching?
I think in this specific suburb, I think there was about one in the last 6 months, and then in the actual, council, there's really none. Heaps of the land here is flood affected, and heaps has also got a mining overlay, which is going to trigger a code assessment as well. So finding suitable land in the area has been very difficult, and we're even finding it hard to find other opportunities, similar opportunities for other clients as well.
Yeah, sweet. There was, let's talk about, I guess, putting this deal together. We made an offer, and then in true standard real estate agent form, other offers came to the table, and we ended up in a multiple offer situation.
Yeah.
It's never a good spot to be in. But given the, I guess, the scarcity of land, we're from a supply and demand perspective, there's very, very limited supply, which is obvious that you found that through your research, and therefore it's pushing demand up. So I guess navigating that multi-offer situation and putting that strong offer forward to ensure that we didn't feel that we were overpaying, but securing it for a good price, I think was paramount, and you managed to do that really well.
Thank you. Yeah, especially with just how much growth is going on in the area, you just risk missing out and then paying even more for the next one. So you've got to be cautious of that, but then also cautious of the agent playing the game and trying to get the best deal for his client as well. So nice job. So we'll talk a little bit about the site. So we picked this up. You can see was it 505? Yeah. 505K. I believe there was a house on here. We've had a look at the, we've ordered the plumbing and drainage plan from council. It's obviously a vacant lot at the moment that you can see. But there was, according to the plumbing and drainage plan, there was an existing old house on here. And I'd say it's probably burnt down at some point. There was a bit of due diligence that needed to go in this one. Obviously the normal due diligence that we had to do, but, we have a 4 metre easement just at the rear of us here. It is a stormwater easement, and we had to get the easement docs to also find out
what else was in there, because there's actually no sewer main that's servicing this block. Hey, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Urban Utilities and Council, neither of them had any record of sewage being connected to the lot, which kind of seemed impossible because there are houses on either side and neither of them showed connection either. So something was going on, but no one really knew what. Yeah. But when we got the seller's disclosure statement, the old easement documents were on there, and it's showing, so the council only has record of the easement back here being a drainage, but it's also a sewer connection as well. It's joint.
Yeah, there's actually a private sewer line that services, I think it might be these
I think it's this one and then the two on the
side. So 4 properties here. So it's not serviced or owned by Urban Utilities. It's actually a private sewer main that services all 4 properties. So we just needed to make sure that the property was actually sewered, because if it wasn't, the actual main is like over behind me on the neighbour's block. So we would need either their consent to get access to that main, and the only other option was there's a main across the road, but it's slightly uphill. So we obviously need something downhill, which is sewer travels in one direction. That's downhill. So we needed something downhill, which is next door. And getting neighbours' consent for something like that, we're going to have to go and dig up their yard. There'd be a new easement running through their yard and everything. It's never easy. I've had to do it a few times in the past, and it's always a challenge. So to avoid having, and it's never a guarantee either. So to avoid having to do that and ensure that it's sewered, I guess just part of the due diligence that we need to do when we purchase the site.
Yeah, for sure.
So a little bit about this: 505k for the land. The build's going to be circa 600.
Yeah.
Very few rooming houses in the area. You did a little bit of research before we acquired the site. You want to talk about that a bit and what they're renting for?
Yeah, so there's 2 that I can find in the area. They're still, 5-10 minutes drive from here. Nothing, in this vicinity. Yeah. They're both renting for $425 a room per week. So that's over $2,000.
Yeah, $2,125.
Yeah. Yep. Total rental income. But yeah, they're both renting 4 out of 5 rooms, and they've only gone on the market like a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, definitely more, so much demand here because there's not a lot going on in terms of rooming. Yeah,
and that's only going to get worse with the population growth that they're expecting. Again, just that push, that supply and demand push is going to just put more and more pressure on housing and put more and more, mean there's more and more demand for affordable accommodation. So I think absolutely awesome buy. But I think we estimated, including purchase costs, build, our fees, furniture, stamp duty and everything, it's just over a 9% return based on $425 a week. So by the time we finish this, it's quite likely they'll get a little bit more, which is awesome, but we always like to be conservative. We use $425 for our fees though, so looking quite nice and getting good cash flow, and expected to get really good growth from the region as well. So nice job, Sarah.
Thank you. I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, me too. No, it'll be good. It'll be really good. So, on that note, guys, we'll keep moving. Thank you, Sarah.
No worries. Nice to be on the live for once.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll probably see a little bit more of Sarah, in the future, in the coming weeks and coming months. So keep an eye out for her, and we'll keep you guys posted on how this one goes. If you've got any questions, guys, drop them in the chat. We are more than happy to answer them. But other than that, we will keep on moving, and we'll chat to you soon.
Bye.
See ya.